Hi everybody, I hope you are all well and safe, and I just wanted to hop on and do a short video in response to some of your replies to the post that I put up yesterday in relation to what you're struggling with. And quite a few people came back with focus as being their number one issue, staying focused on things. So I just wanted to share something around that. And ultimately, I guess focus comes from clarity. When we are clear, we are more focused. And we are in our natural state clear. Our brain, in its natural state, in a meditative state, our brain is clear. And when it is clear, it is an awful lot easier to focus in on things. But we have a tendency to stir shit up a lot and to stir things up. And by that, I mean overthinking. So if you imagine pouring a glass of water from the tap, and sometimes it comes out brown, the water in its natural state is clear. All you have to do is be patient and give it a little bit of time, and eventually the dirt will settle to the bottom of the glass and you'll be able to see through it with greater clarity. If you get a spoon and keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it, well, it's going to stay brown and dirty looking and you're not going to be able to see through it. And our brain works in a similar way. When we're in a state of, I need to be focused and I need to get clear and I need to think of what am I going to do, we're trying to force something into place. So we're stirring that water up again and again. And you know, a lot of our clarity and our ideas, it actually comes from a space in between our thoughts. And when we're forcing it and overthinking things, there is no space for that creative thought and creative flow and ideas and, you know, to know where do I need to be focused. We're not creating any space for it to get through. So I want to share a little bit of story which I think demonstrates that a little bit. A friend of mine is a site manager and has worked in the construction industry for years. And he told me once that he works a lot in the UK, in London, on really, really busy sites. And some days there's an awful lot going on. They have deliveries. There's a lot of strategic planning that needs to go into place so that everything works seamlessly. And when he has a moment where everybody's firing questions at him and where do we do this and where does this have to go and whatever, his natural response is to get a newspaper, go find a cafe and sit down and have a coffee. And he reads the paper for a while. And in doing so, clears his head of all of the work stuff. His attention is going someplace else. He may not even really be fully focused on what's on the newspaper. It is, in essence, a meditative state. And by the time he comes back, he has a clear vision of this needs to go here, this needs to go there, and everything runs smoothly. So for some people, meditating works well. Other people, it doesn't. That's okay. Some people it's going for a walk. Sometimes it's, for me, it can be a couple of episodes of Star Trek on Netflix. It might be just as you're about to fall asleep. It could be during exercise. But our greatest moments of clarity usually come when we're not trying to force anything. And it's because they're coming from a space in between our thoughts. And we've given it that room to come through. So if you're finding that focus is a struggle right now, then maybe you just need to take a step back. Do something that you're not really focused on and see what comes up for you and see if ideas become a little bit clearer. And yeah, just find what works for you. And I'd love to hear your opinions on that, or if that worked for you, or if it didn't work for you, or if there was anything in there that made sense. And apart from that, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.